Oh, really?
Ha! Welcome, everyone, to another night of Dungeons and Dragons!
Dungeons and Dragons.
Are you kidding? I'm leaving. I hate this game.
Wait, Coming Close just went live on Twitch? What does that mean?
What?
Just kidding. I'm making him second guess himself.
My stream is right
It
there.
worked.
It says start streaming and stop recording. You did get me. You did.
I always
You
think
were-
about that. I always think about that.
Well, now that we got that out of the way and all the important conversations for the night,
That one
let's-
period in our lives.
yeah, one period in our lives. Let's.
Damn it, you dirty.
Okay. So where we left off last was damn it, where were we?
We were bunkering up inside of this cave with this like vortex portal that's not a circle, but it's like there and we can't get through it.
Well, you haven't tried to get through it, but it's
Very small.
it's very small, yeah. Just big enough for medium-sized creatures to possibly get through, which is how which is how the
Elon Musk's come through.
Is it not gonna?
Oh, hello.
Is it a different voice now?
Yes.
Oh, my stream deck is not updating. Okay. Which is how the succubus and the shadow fiend were able to get through. So creatures like Ia and Geldrick could potentially squeeze through if, for whatever reason, they really wanted to visit the abyssal plane, aka hell. But you guys were.
Should we go?
Yes.
You could take Finnegan along.
Suck it.
Um,
Ulysses.
And you'd actually gotten through the night okay. Everyone had taken a watch except for Ulysses's because he was dead. Or was he?
Just slacking off. What a butt.
Upon wake up in the morning, you discovered that Ulysses was in the cave with you. His body was not out amongst the rubble and death from the previous battle, but it was in the cave with you, safe and sound, and waking up with what feels like just an incredible hangover. We can tell that everything's going to be a little bit harder to do for the rest of this day. He tried to explain or describe a little bit of how he felt over the night and what things he remembers and how he got to where he was. And that is where we left off. So, what would you all like to do?
Poke Ulysses with a stick.
Okay. Ulysses, are you going to try to dodge the poking of the stick?
Where are you trying to poke?
I am just trying to poke you like in your thigh. I just want to make sure that you are an actual thing and not just like a ghost.
Like inner thigh, inner upper thigh, like right where it meets.
And like an upward motion.
Yeah.
This is awkward. I mean, I guess if you want to,
He
Okay.
consents.
go for it.
If he's not going to dodge, then you just poke him. And I'm not going to make you roll your negative. I'm not going to make you roll your natural one and
Okay.
end up getting a stick through the eye because that would be a terrible way to start.
For sure would.
But you.
I mean, would it though? It would be kind of funny.
He doesn't have wings. He can't talk.
Wait, where did he go? Oh.
Whoa.
Oh,
okay.
that was awkward. He doesn't have any wings. He can't talk, and then now he can't really see. It's just a normal day in the life of Helen Keller as a bird. So
I see what
she
you
was a
did
great
there.
woman. She was a great woman. Did a lot of cool stuff. Okay, so you go up, you poke him in the thigh. Ulysses, how do you respond to being poked in the thigh by a stick?
Why?
Does it make
Why?
contact?
It does. It makes firm contact, just like, like even if you turned around and tested it on yourself to see how it felt because you're not used to poking people with sticks and seeing how it feels, kind of like smelling milk. You never know what milk should smell like until you're curious if it is rotted out or not. Very similar to that. You poke them and then realize you don't know how you're supposed to feel. So you turn around and poke yourself and it feels very similar.
Just not as hard or big, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So he's very much so
That's
real.
how I respond is why?
Okay.
Caca, you're dead.
What? No. You poked me. Look. And then I'm going to pat his head.
I dodge.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Roll
You're a ghost. I'm dodging.
Okay, you're
gonna.
It's a athletics check on both, and Ulysses, you have disadvantage.
Because I'm a bird, mother trucker.
Nope, because you're alive.
All right.
Oh my
23
gosh.
and 12.
Well, he is able to pat your head very successfully. It looks like you're trying to get out of the way, but like you just don't move that much. And instead of patting you just on the head, it's kind of like his hand rests up against where your ear is, and he just holds his hand there very awkwardly. War is going to walk over, and even though he saw Geldrick poke you, he's going to reach out and not jab, but like push you on the shoulder and see if your mass is still there. So it's meant to kind of like move you, but not like hurt you. And he's going to say, I don't understand. We watched
makes
you
two of us.
die. How are you here?
That makes two of us, man. I just know that I can think, therefore I am, correct? Nah, Ulysses wouldn't say something like that. He'd say, I don't know, I'm hungry.
War is going to say, okay, fair. But do you worship some higher deity? Do you make pacts and sacrifices to some unknown god? That would explain this. Why you? I have seen many die, but never come back. Why you?
Because I'm super badass, bro. I don't know. It's a mystery to myself. Like I said, when I told you, actually I don't. Did you send it to me, Kenny?
Which one? I don't know what you're talking about.
The story from last week? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Of what
Did you
happened?
chat it to me?
Yes. Let me see if I can find it.
Have I really texted you that much?
That's cute. You guys.
It was
You
Google
don't text me,
Chat.
Kenny.
Ooh, awkward.
Google Chat?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that I sent it to you in Google Chat. Okay, you told me about a dream that I was in of yours.
Yeah.
We talked about Dirk Gently,
Oh, Gently Dirk.
a kid whose favorite actress was Alexis Texas. That was being showed on ESPN.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and here it is. I'll copy and paste it to you.
Has it been 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was on the 10th.
Well,
So that is what you remember as it was happening. You were kind of fading in and out. Also, you'll now have a really small penis that has its own voice and laughs at you whenever you pee. That
Yes.
Why does
And
it
his
laugh
name
at
is,
me? Why
and
doesn't
you
it
have to
laugh
name
at
him
itself?
Finnegan.
was. So, yeah,
So
as you were fading in and out of consciousness, these were the things that you picked up on.
So I'll tell you again. All that I remember is being in a sand-like substance in a place that sounded like there might be waves. I don't know. And there was something about a moonweaver, and I got to help him out. That's all I remember. Now I'm alive? Question mark. Because I still don't believe it. So that makes 3 of us now. Yeah, 3 of us.
And as I recall from last week, people did history checks on Moonweaver, and Ia had recalled that the Moonweaver is a favorite deity of the High Elves in Singorn, where she is from. And that the Moonweaver comes, I believe, during the fall each year to fly above Singorn and bless the people in the mountains to the north.
Bless you, my child.
War had done a history check, but since he's from Wildmount, one of the other continents in the world, he was not familiar with the name. He had heard the name, but had no context for it. Keldrick, I don't believe you had done any kind of history or arcana check.
Nah, I don't care.
Think what? Geldrick. We used to be pals.
You replace me with a fox.
A fox
did.
who loves chicken.
What does he even say?
Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding.
It's actually so funny with that voice.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all I remember. Probably makes 4 of us if Ia was curious too, but
War is
I'm
gonna look you kind of up and down in a concerned way and say, "Are you fit to travel? Are you fit to fight?"
I mean, like a beer first, but probably fine, yeah.
Oh, and all of you should have taken a long rest with the except of Ulysses, who gets
I'm
a short
exhausted.
rest. Yep, and you're exhausted.
I still get a short rest though?
You still get a short rest, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if you are, or I was going to say, if you are fit and you are able, then we'll just keep an eye on you, but this feels not right.
I mean, I should probably not be first or last. Let's just put it that way.
Or first to
doesn't feel
die,
right.
last to come back. Right.
Well, like if we're walking in a line, I should probably not be first or last.
Yeah, you will walk in front of me.
Okay.
Um,
Did you have a beer though
say
for
what?
me? Did you have a beer for me though?
A beer?
Yeah.
We poured it out. Caca.
Oh,
But
we tried to drag your body into the cave, but it was gone. So we forgot about you and moved on.
okay. Sounds about right.
We did call Ganex to come get you. Oh, crap.
Gantrix.
Gantrix is coming to resurrect your body
Who's Annex?
or to heal you or something.
I could play dead, maybe. He'd catch on.
Can he hear us?
If
you
want.
hear not through the stone, but from about 50 feet away. Of course I could fucking hear you.
Play dead. Play dead. Play dead.
And Ganix and his guards
Hold
are
on.
all going to make it their way up to the cave.
Well, his guys look legit.
Wait, I want to
Alright.
see a close up of Gantrix.
Well, if you
Excuse
say
me?
his
This is
name
a
right.
G-rated. This is a G-rated show.
You know how we started, George. Come on now.
Yeah, that looks
Gatorade
like a
bottles.
Gantrix.
Unicorn blood.
Looks like a unicorn blood.
Oh, hold on. Let me get the money shot for you.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, look at those calf muscles.
Those glutes. He must work out.
Oh, those arms could do wonders to me.
Why are there goose honking at him?
Someone set up a trap.
Yeah, those are the traps.
And
Someone.
I forgot exactly what the traps were, but I think they were animals, and that was the closest one I could find. That was,
Wait, is Ganix gonna trip one of them?
I mean, let me roll. Hold on. He's got to do
I don't remember setting up traps. Was I gone?
No, not you. No.
I must have
Yeah.
really been dead. All right.
Yeah, no, you were dead, dude.
You're super dead.
Oh, he does
died
set off the
instantly.
traps. So he trips over the traps and they start making noises. And he looks up at you with like come the fuck on. Like what the hell gives?
Well
And
done, guys. Good job.
I don't know who set up these fucking gimmicks, but you should have taken them down when you knew I was coming. And he's like, fuck off.
Okay.
I wanna look at Geldrick and catch his attention. Can I do that?
Sure. How do you want to catch his attention? Like, what are you going to do?
I'm literally just gonna stare at him.
Okay. Well, you're in luck because he's staring at you, confused. And he's going to look at you and go, you don't look fucking dead to me. What is this?
So like I told my friends, I can't really explain it, but I'll try again. Something about being in sand, sounded like waves. I thought I was dead, but I could hear and feel these things. There was chanting. Maybe you can something about a moonweaver chanting, killing. I don't know.
Wait.
And I had to come back and help them out, and they said you can't die yet. And then I woke up, and I kind of felt like I had a hangover, but that's all I know.
Did you say the Moonweaver? What do you know about the
Yeah?
Moonweaver?
Not nope. I don't know anything. I mean, I don't.
Do you,
I don't.
do you remember the context?
They wanted me to kill the Moonweaver, or they said I was going to help. I guess I don't. That's what they said. I don't necessarily. I've never heard of said Moonweaver, nor am I like 100% sure that I'll go through with it. But that's just what they said. So.
Okay. He's going to think about this for a minute, and he's going to look over at Ia and say, you lot can come around from behind there now. We got it. Thank you. And he's trying to let you know that you can step away from the portal if you want. since you've been sitting there for, I don't know, 12 hours.
Oh, you're still holding it, huh?
I will. Yeah, I'll back off and go towards the guard dudes.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to, even though it shows him with both of his swords out, they're both in his sheaths and to either side, and as you get away from the portal, he's going to turn his attention back toward you, Ulysses, and his hands are going to go from like a folded across the chest of a defensive position to suddenly his hands now gripping both of the pommels of his swords, and he's just going to hold them while he talks to you.
Somebody's in trouble.
So,
He has 2 swords? What a
Yeah.
cool guy.
so like I said, I'm not I'm not 100%. I haven't made any decisions yet. I'm still trying to wrap my head around
But
what's happening.
But
You sounded like
someone believes that you're going to help kill the Moonweaver.
they believe it. I don't believe it.
Do you have any idea who it might be?
Your
I
mom?
just heard like muffled chanting. I didn't see them. Like I said, I felt like I was almost like I was buried in like some sand type material. So I didn't see anything. I just felt and heard those things. And yeah. You responded like you know who or what the Moonweaver is. Am I supposed to know anything about that?
I mean, if you're going to help kill her,
It's a her. Okay.
I would hope that you would know a little bit about her.
Me too.
The Moonweaver is a chaotic, good, divine god. She's considered to be essentially the mother of deities, of divinity. She sits opposite of Torog, the crawling king of the betrayer gods. She is a blessed and beautiful creature, and I cannot think of any reason why anyone who isn't my enemy would want to harm her.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Do you have any intentions of following through and helping in this conspiracy? And as he says this, his hands tighten more so around his swords.
Someone's got a crush.
Gay.
Gay.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know anything about this girl, you said?
She's not a
So-
girl, she's a god.
She's a god. Okay, I'll write that down in my book of memory stuff. I have no intentions of doing that. I mean, I assume that someone's gonna try and, you can't get anything for free, and so someone's gonna try to come get me to do that, but I don't think I want to kill a good person.
It happens. People
Like
try.
I could say no, but that would just to be to appease you, which I'm fine doing, but at the same time, I feel like I can't answer that question. But I'm not going to do anything at this point.
Okay. Well, just so you're aware, whenever whenever one of the deities, whether they be good or bad, are killed, it throws things into a bit of chaos. And the last time a deity was slain, they were replaced by an abomination of a necromancer named Vecna.
Oh.
We can't have another Vecna. Do you understand me?
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I totally get you. And from the looks of it, I'd have to go through you first to get to the said Moonweaver, and I obviously can't take you out. So at this point, no, I don't have any intentions of doing so. That's what I can tell you at this point. I don't have enough information to decide anything, I guess is what I'm saying, which, once again, I could appease you and say no, but we know that you'd see right through that. So I just want to be, I'm just telling you what I'm, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm still alive. So,
Okay. If
yeah,
I may.
probably you too, because you brought your homies to take me back. So, do you know why I came back to life?
No. Actually,
I don't either.
if you had said the Moonweaver had brought you back, I would have believed you, because that is something that I've heard her doing. But for someone not the Moonweaver to bring you back and look to kill the Moonweaver, I don't know of this magic. So
I probably watch my back, yeah?
You and others should watch your back and theirs if you're going to continue in your party.
Oh, sorry guys.
Though, if I may, if there does come a time that you are faced with the option to attack or kill the Moonweaver,
I'll ask you
please
first.
reach out to me so I can try to make sense of it and play devil's advocate, if I may.
I was just being a smartass, but actually I was saying the right thing. Okay.
You got a
Yeah,
Gantrix.
I'll call you. I'll text you.
He's going to swiftly pull out one of his swords, the one that's flaming, and he's going to swipe at the air just above your head, Galdrick, and then immediately sheath his sword as it douses out, and you see half of a feather singed, just burned down in front of your face. He's not going to say a word. It was just a quick motion to establish his dominance, and he's still focusing on Ulysses entirely.
I love how Geldrick has nothing to do with this, but he gets messed with.
War is
That's
going
what I
to.
appreciate about you.
Is that what you appreciate about him? War is going to step into the line of sight breaking between Ulysses and Ganix and say, "He's with us. We got him. If you trust us, you trust him. I trust him." And Ganix is going to nod, look around at his men, and ask every one of you to leave so they can perform their task. If you would wait outside just a minute, this will only take 20 or 30 minutes. And then I could probably give you a ride back to town if you want to go. Yes, Ammon.
You're muted.
This is in game. Do you have a drink?
You're asking Ganix?
Yep.
Yeah, I have I have, a few. I've got my water canteen. I've got my side pouch full with. It's actually a concoction that I've been brewing up myself on the side. I call it Griffin Piss Ale. It tastes like Griffin Piss, but it does the job. Fine, you know what? Just go. I don't want to roleplay with you anyway.
Griffin Piss Ale. That's all I know.
I shave into a garbage can and
It's a GPA.
that in the video. Cool. I didn't hear that. What's up? What did?
I have
This guy.
I have a canteen of water. I also have my leather pouch, my animal hide gourd here that's filled with Griffin Piss Ale, which it's something that I make on my own, and it tastes like Griffin Piss, but it really gets you to the point that you need to be. If you get what I mean, it's a GPA. Of which one? The piss?
Yeah.
The ale?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna pass over the large gourd. Even to you, it's quite large. It probably contains 2 gallons of a dark yellowish brown substance that once you uncork it, the aroma comes up and somehow it's quite cold, even though it's been out in the sun in this leather pouch, and the smell is, it smells like a state fair. It smells like some animal's asshole. But once you take a swig, the taste definitely curls your toes, but you can feel the effects of it kind of coursing through your body rather quickly.
Tastes like jet fuel. That'll do.
Yeah. Does not burn metal beams. And yeah. And he's going to wait for you to get done drinking before he retrieves it from you to make sure that you don't, bugger off with it.
Just a sip. I'm gonna spit a little bit at Geldrick, and it's gonna singe his fur or his feathers.
Oh, where the sword hit it?
No, the drink will.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go just a little bit.
Okay. It's gonna be like a ranged attack. Are you gonna try to? All right. You know what? Since you still got disadvantage, it doesn't matter if he's gonna try to move. Just do a. Let's do performance check.
That's a bad one. Come on, Kenny.
We'll
Do I
say.
need to do a performance too?
No.
Aw, dang it. Nah.
What the hell is going on?
So 5.
What did you? Oh, okay. So you spit, and instead of it hitting Geldrick, it hits War in the back of the shoulder, and immediately the aroma of cold Griffin piss erupts up, and he's gonna look back at it, look back at you, look back at it, and then stifle his face into his hand to avoid having to smell it, because Dragonborn have some keen smelling capabilities.
We could use that to our advantage.
Oh yeah, I found that out camping. I farted in my sleeping bag. And he smelt it first.
Is this Geldrick or George talking?
This is George. This was.
Oh, okay.
War and I go way back.
Okay. Okay, would you please vacate the caves so we can do our work?
Is there
I
anything
mean-
wrong with watching?
There's nothing wrong with watching. We just need space, and we can't have anything in the space. So If you stay at the corners of the cave, you can stay and watch,
Okay.
but you
That's
can't
fine.
like enter into the area once we begin.
Okay.
Same.
Have
I do
fun,
the
make
same.
good choices.
So you're gonna go
I'm
into
gonna
the
stand
corner or
right in
leave?
front of her
In
so
the corner.
she can't see.
You're gonna...
I'll
Okay.
fly up higher.
JK.
Okay.
I go into a different corner than them.
That's a duck.
Dude, it's cool that Gantrix gets 2 swords.
What are you talking about? I have 2 swords.
I know, but like, you're like a mudblood. He's like a purebred. Like, it's like really cool that he has 2 swords.
Actually, I have a sword and 3 battle axes.
Why do you carry 3 battle axes around?
Because I don't have a weight limit.
You what? Do you have that bag of holding? Is that what it is?
No, that's wars.
Okay. Did we ever figure out how to get stuff out of that before?
Yeah, you just have to think of what you want, and then you can pull it out.
Where there's originals, where there's originals, where there's originals.
You're gonna pull out rocks. We've already established this.
You ate a rock.
I did.
So as you guys are bickering back and forth about inventory and how you get things out of a bag, Ganix is going to turn around after he's gotten done drawing a bunch of things in the dirt, a bunch of symbols, and taking various components out of his bag, placing them all around the ground, around the portal. And his men are going to take up certain positions around the circle, and he's going to turn back and say, please, I don't know if it's possible, but could you just shut the fuck up for 10 minutes? 10 minutes, don't talk, look at each other, give each other funny faces. I don't care. Just shut the fuck up, please. I need to concentrate. If this goes wrong, it might open bigger, and we don't want bigger things coming through. Okay? Okay?
That's what she said.
Okay.
We're so gonna die.
I didn't want to say anything because you said don't say anything. But that's what I was saying. That's what I want to say. I'm good. I'm fine. I'll be quiet.
He's just gonna look at you all just like, I'm so excited for us to not ever have to see each other again.
Aren't you happy you chose us?
Fuck no. Okay.
Weren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Someone shoot the bird. Nope, never mind. Okay. And he's going to turn and face the portal, and he's going to take his hands and put them in front of him and close his eyes, and he's going to start chanting something very softly. And as he starts chanting, the components on the ground begin to glow, and the lines of the things that he traced begin to light up and connect and spiderweb out and start circling the people that he brought with them, and one by one they start chanting along with them, and the sound of the chanting somehow begins to echo and echo and echo and get louder and louder, and somehow inside the cave it is just echoing and reverberating so much you think that the entire cave is going to come crumbling down in around you. And this is happening for the better part of 10 minutes, and you're all starting to get a little bit worried about your safety within the cave while all this is happening. Yes, Alan?
I'm gonna grab Eo's hand.
Okay. Ia, do you let him grab your hand?
No, of course not.
Okay. I need you, Ulysses, I need you to make a, gosh, what am I going to do?
So
A sleight of
rude.
hand check with disadvantage. And Ia is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
dexterity saving throw. Oh no, I'm bad at these.
Fine.
Got a -2. A solid -2.
Was that a natural 1 or is it a natural 0?
It was a natural 1.
Oh
Wait.
snap!
Wait, Ulysses got a natural 1 too.
No, I got a 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh!
So this is like the most awkward handhold attempt where Ulysses jumps up and grabs at her hand, and she like instead of dodging successfully, she kind of like kicks down and kicks him in like the armpit while he's grabbing onto her arm and she's trying to fly away. And so Ulysses ends up hanging in the air from Ia, like his feet are 6 inches off the ground. And Ia is struggling to get away and making all sorts of squee noises, but you can't really hear those because of all the reverberation going on in the cave. And you do see for a brief moment Ganex, as he's chanting, and he's been holding this for a few minutes, slowly turns his head slightly back in your direction as he continues to chant, as he's waiting for you all to stop fucking around. And he's going to proceed, and the louder he chants and the more he chants, you hear a roar come from inside the portal. It is a deafening sound, which made the reverberations of the chanting seem like gentle gusts of wind on a wheat field, soft in comparison. And the roaring is so loud and so absolute that the one guard standing outside who's not within the circle falls over unconscious. And
Stacy, wake up!
you see two
I got that reference.
you see two fingers, two claws push through the portal. And these two claws are massive. They're the size of log pikes that you'd see outside of a frontier outpost, sticking through, and then two more reach through and grab at the other edge of the portal and start to pull. And it gets bigger and bigger, and then 3 fingers. And these are huge digits, larger than anything that you've seen before. And the roar continues again, and now a face starts to push through. And it is a behemoth of a creature, not something that you want to trifle with. And Ganex starts chanting louder and louder and encourages his men, louder, louder. Don't be afraid. You've got this. We've got this. One more. Let's go. One more. And they keep chanting louder and louder and louder. And as they get louder and louder, the roar starts to fade into the distance. The 3 clawed fingers break into 2, and then 1, and they turn to flip off as they pull through, and the portal slowly closes. And just when it's just a crack open, just a small pinprick, Geldrick, you hear, and no one else does.
We'll see you soon. We all will. Your ancestors and I will feast on your body and dance upon the bodies of your comrades.
Get like the shivers, and then
And then the portal closes up entirely, and yeah, once it's done, the fading, the echoes and the chanting begins to fade, and the walls of the cave start to settle, and the dust and the debris that have been falling from the top begins to dissipate until there's nothing in there. And if anyone had walked around the corner at that second, they wouldn't have understood why or what was going on, because everything looks normal and fine. And Gaddix, he turns around and he looks at all of you, and you can tell that he's quite worn out. He's not all the way 100%. You can see that he still has a wound on his neck from the fight with the serpent at the lake with the giants, where he intentionally stepped out of the healing circle to maintain the cut on his neck. And it looks like it's now festering, and you can see kind of like black tendrils and veins poking out from it from the sides. And it's really just not looking the best. And he's gonna push up against it with pressure from his head. And he's gonna turn and go, okay, it is done. Do you all want to ride back to town? And
I'm gonna try to hand him a hammer.
okay. So, are you gonna say anything, or are you just gonna walk up to him and be like,
Just walk up to him and just be like this.
He's very tired. He's very irate. He still doesn't know who or what you are. And as you walk up to him with the hammer, he's going to look at it, exhausted, and look at you, and look at it, and just be like, fuck it. And he's going to take the hammer, and he's going to put it onto his belt. And he's like, I don't have the energy to argue.
He's so cool.
Fuck.
Swords
Okay.
and an axe.
He's got swords and a hammer now.
Oh, and a hammer.
Next time you hold his hand now.
You hold his hammer.
He's
Okay.
he's going to turn and say, okay, I need everyone to get really uncomfortably close to me.
I
And
call behind him.
all of his men, they know exactly what that means. So they're all going to circle around him.
Ah, one of these parties.
Ia, Geldrick, War is going to come over next to Ulysses, partly to keep an eye on him and partly to follow the instructions. Geldrick, where do you want to go? Do you want to stay up here and have fun, or do you want to go back to town?
I'll come hang out with them. I'll just come join the circle a little bit.
Okay, Ia,
Yeah.
you gonna come down to eye level?
Sure.
Okay.
Put her in between War and I, please.
Nope.
And he tells his men to grab the guy who had passed out at the mouth of the cave and drag him in. And as you're all standing there, a couple of minutes go by and nothing's really happening. And after about 3 minutes of you all just standing there, and Gannick's eyes closed and he's kind of swaying back and forth on his feet like he's about to just black out, suddenly your surroundings just change. They begin to become fuzzy, almost like they're out of focus. And as they come back into focus, you're standing in the middle of the guard tower where you had met Ganix for the first time. And all the guards that are with him casually step out of their place and take up posts inside the room. So, I mean, I don't have that to view. So we'll just go talky talk now.
That's all right.
Holy cow.
And oh, hey guys.
Hi, talky talk.
And yeah, as the room comes into focus, he's gonna step out from the center of you all and kind of not amble, but he's like begrudgingly walking over to his desk, and he sits down in the the chair behind the desk, and there's an individual who's been sitting back there with several little trunks next to him, and it looks like travel luggage with some wheels around it to make it easier for moving around. He's going to sit down, look back at the guy, and say, "Continue your work." And he's going to cock his head to the side, exposing the cut from the serpent. And the man is going to stand up, pick up a blade, a very sharp, pointed, narrow blade, and some ink. And he's going to begin stabbing around the wound, making a tattoo from what is soon to be the scar from your battle. And when you all come to in the room, he is, it takes you a minute to kind of get reoriented and figure out what's going on. It's a little discombobulating because you weren't there. You went from a high elevation to a low elevation pretty quick, and your horses are still up there.
Gosh, dang it! I paid good money for my horse.
And and so he invites you to sit down wherever it is that you'd like to kind of readjust before walking out into town. Are you guys going to stick around for a minute, or are you gonna bugger out? Don't you all talk at once, because
I was muted. I went, I don't know. Well, no, let's step outside. Let's step outside. Or or away from him in the I'm gonna just back to the other side of the room, away from Gannon.
Okay. But you're going to stay in the room with Gannix?
For a minute, yeah. I'm gonna try to find is there a plant in the room or like a bucket? Because I kind of have to throw up.
Yeah. There's a plant in the at the far side. You can tell that he set it up opposite of him to try to disguise the garish brick and mortar wall that he has to look at from his desk.
Actually, I'm gonna throw up outside. I'm gonna go out and throw up outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
So
with him.
you head for the door, and as you're going out the door, he's going to say, "Don't you want to get paid?" And as you tear out, War is going to stand there and say, "I will collect our payment when you're ready."
Geldrick, you went outside with me, right?
I'm heading out with you.
After I'm done, I'm gonna lean in close, real close,
Oh gosh.
and say, "One of your traps finally worked. Good job, little buddy."
It was a great day.
That's all. That's all I got.
I throw up.
It's a spectacle to behold. You have this giant of a man throwing up what could be literally the entirety of the person standing next to him, and he's coughing up little chunks of
Nope.
nothing.
If you would have said egg, I would have been so upset.
No, I would never say egg.
Just the eggshell.
Um,
That's all I got.
Why are you eating eggshells?
after you guys are done vomiting, you gonna head back inside, or are you gonna hang out out there for a bit?
Oh no, I'm gonna go back inside.
Let's go find Ia and War.
Yeah. I
So
don't know
as
Geldrick hang out with me, but it was sure fun.
So as you guys are heading back inside, you see that Ganix is like he's removing articles of armor from his body, and he's pointing out different tattoos, aka scars, and he says, "I get
Knocked
a
down.
tattoo
Gotta get up again.
over every scar that I get, and because they're all in lines, I turn them into smiles."
Aww.
So
Like the
I've got a
Joker?
smile here, and I'm gonna get one here. It's gonna be a lizard face, like the serpent we killed. Be a lizard face smiling. Over here was a griffin, like the griffin piss ale. That was from a griffin. Over here was a tiger fish. The thing was brutal. Got a dragon down here. That's a big one.
Dragon what?
Dragon balls across your face, mate.
Dragon
I'm
Ball
gonna-
Z, these nuts, these across your face.
and he's showing off all these smile tattoos he has literally littered all over his body. It looks like he's in like a triad or yakuza gang from all the tattoos that he has. It's a bit surprising that you didn't notice how tatted up he was, but now he's getting a little bit of real estate up into his neck, and you kind of understand why he stepped out of the healing circle, because now he got to get a new tattoo in an area that is kind of hard to get wounded in without dying. So he's gonna, as he's getting the tattoo sort of finished up, he's gonna look over at one of his men and say, "Hey, go get the big chest from the treasury. Bring it here." And he's gonna go, okay, and he runs away out the door. Now, do you all remember what we agreed upon for the price of this little fiasco? This fucking
Horses.
fiasco that we've all been in. Holy shit, it's been such a long fucking month. Oh, I'm so happy to be done with it and done with you. Fuck. Sorry. Little outburst.
Does he not like us?
I don't like you. I mean, specifically you, bird person. I don't.
Wasn't it 700 in total, but we already got
Half of it.
Is
Did we get
that
half of it before we went?
I wrote down something different. I wrote down that we got 400.
that you got 400 or that you are owed 400?
We got 400. So I put, remember to get the other 300 gold that made the payment of 700 gold pieces for finding the whatever the no, that was to find the group.
Mm-hmm.
Was that included in this?
I'm looking back at my
Why are you
notes.
talking him out of giving us more money?
Well, because he knows what the
Does he know? Does
Yeah.
he?
Look at his
Does
face.
he know?
Look at that face. And he's gonna call us out on it. He already did this once, I think. He got mad at us because we tried to get more out of him.
What?
What?
No.
Wait. You're also War. You can help too as War, right?
I can, yeah. Let me do a history check for War here. Oh, they've got a +3 to history. 17 total.
Let's go. Hopefully that's good enough.
Needed an 18. Dang it.
Shucks. War is going to listen to you two arguing about what it is that you remember and for what job. And War is going to step forward and say, I believe it was 400 per person for this part of the mission, which you were going to take as payment to bring Ulysses back. But since he's not in need of coming back, then I guess it's just straight up 400 per. And Ganix is going to go, yeah, but, part of that 400 was to pay for the trip expenses. And I did bring my men up there to take his body back.
And then what does say War in response? what does War say in response?
Yeah, let's just make War.
Yeah,
War.
fine. Hey, okay. Wait, what was you said? Everything you give him. War is going to say...
Got our forces.
Didn't you need to use your men to close the portal anyway? Is something that someone should say that can actually talk?
Well, you can say that because you heard him say all those words. When he said, I need my men to help me close the portal. You just have to rearrange the words.
I need everyone to get really uncomfortably close to me. And I wink at Gantrix.
Okay. He's going to see you wink at an imaginary person in the room and be like, who the fuck is he talking to? All right. Well, my name's Ganix. So, gosh, it's just you and me right now, George. What do you want to say? Anything you want? Okay. And then,
I have so much to say.
War is gonna look up and say, well, you already were planning on teleporting back. So in case your spell takes extra components for the extra bodies, then I'd say we're still pretty even on price. 400. Does your spell require extra components for extra people? And Gadix is going to sit there and... I don't suppose it does, so... 400 apiece? Is that fair?
I feel like if the real War said that, you'd be pissed.
Okay, let me try this then.
Damn it. I shouldn't have said anything. That was Ammon talking.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't
okay.
That wasn't Ulysses. I'm gonna lean over and whisper, but like awkwardly whisper, so everyone can hear it, to Geldrick and Ia and War, I guess, and say, "How do we get our horses back?"
Alexa, teleport our horses.
And
these
horses back.
Ganex is going to look up and you. That is unfortunate, isn't it? Where did you get your horses from? Anyone in town, or is it?
Have a great day.
A grape day.
You got your horses.
Stable. A grape day stable.
From Grape Day Stables.
Yes.
So, I could have just guessed that. Like, of course, the weirdest people I know went to the weirdest stable master in all of Tal'Dorei. Of course. I mean, what? Fuck it. Was it near where we found you? Are those where your horses were?
Yes.
Or are you going to be in town for a couple of days?
Yes.
Yes.
Do we need to be in town for a couple of days?
If you stay in town for a couple of days, I'm going to arrange for your horses to be brought back, because we're going to have to do some sweeping missions, clean up any additional abyssals before they make the way to the city and to make sure that the portal itself stays closed. So
That
We
sounds
can-
great.
Yeah, we'll
we
be
can
here.
bring your horses back with us and put them up at the Grape Day stables.
You are super nice for doing that. Thank you.
Thank you.
T-
Can we give him the rock back? Can we give him the rock back?
Yeah. How are you going to communicate this?
I walk over to War. Because War is the one who has it, right?
Yep.
I walk over to War and I say, Kaka, rock, Gantrix. And I-
Oh, yeah. We don't want you spying on us anymore. It
Wait,
means to put the rock down on Ganix's table. And
I say,
slowly,
Ganix, facepalm.
slowly pull his hand away, waiting for the backlash from
Or
Ganix.
gets his arm chopped off.
And Ganix quickly reaches out and snatches the stone. It's like, that was so fucking annoying all the time, day and night. You guys just bickering and arguing the entire fucking time. Oh my god. And as he's saying this, he's going to squeeze the stone so hard that it crumbles in his hand, giving you a little inkling as to how strong he is. And it's just going to explode into dust and smaller pebbles and fall from his hand. Just, oh god, I fucking needed that.
He
I
started
thought
it.
you were gonna.
And I'll point to Gildrick and mutter, he started it.
You.
Okay, bye. It was nice seeing you. I'll see you in a couple days. Thank
Do
you.
you, do you want your money? Do you want your money? Yes or
Oh,
no?
yeah.
Okay, just wait a minute then. Like, I'm not going to hand deliver your money to you, regardless of who you guys tend to just like spread out. You guys scatter like a bunch of like drunk cats, and I'm not going to go run you down with gold. Go, hey, look, hey, here you go, mate. Thank you. Like, stay here, wait. Jeez.
Okay.
Gilly's looking at me all weird right now. And as you sit there in a somewhat awkward silence, as the tattoo guy is finishing up a couple of pieces, especially right around the tender areas, the guard comes back in with this big trolley and a giant chest on it. And Ganix walks over and kind of covers the front of it so you can't really see it, and you see him doing something with his hand. You can't tell if it's a spell or an incantation or if he's fumbling with like digits on a combination lock. But
I've seen
once
Ulysses do that before too at night in the camp.
And,
He's like messing with the little combination down there, I think.
okay, I gotta turn this, gotta flip that, okay, gotta knock
Oh
that.
my gosh. What in the world? Why am I here?
And then the trunk pops open, and inside is just a mound of gold and platinum. No silver, no copper, like a very hefty amount of money. And he's going to start grabbing coin, gold coin, and turn and look and say, do you want it in platinum or do you want it in gold?
Gold.
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 Geldrick's not gonna
Yeah.
be able to carry 400 gold.
Oh. You got
I'll
it
hold.
there.
I'll hold on to it for you, little buddy.
Wait, so how many platinums is one? 10 gold is one platinum, please. Platinum, please.
Do places take
I'd like
platinum?
in gold, please.
Okay.
Yeah, places take platinum. It's typically the currency of the wealthy. It's like paying with $100 bill.
They're gonna hit that with a
Hi,
marker.
puppy.
It's gonna be fake.
He's so pretty.
Hi, Burpee.
Oh, so,
Kenny takes off his headset so the dog can hear us. And the recording can know what we're doing. We are talking to a dog through
So cute.
what is
Oh,
this,
you're
Google
so, you're
Meets.
the cutest dog in the whole world.
She stopped wagging her tail as soon as she heard you guys. She's very confused by all this. I don't think she can see stuff that's on the screen.
Gold.
In her mind, she's probably just thinking that I'm insane because I keep staring at these things for like 8 hours a day. Okay, Ia, what would you like?
Gold, please.
Gold? Okay. All right, we got 2 gold and... Gosh, what would War want? I'm just going to say gold because it'll be less complicated. Okay. He's going to hand out 400 gold to the 3 of you and then 40 platinum to Geldrick.
Nice. I accept.
I don't think you needed to say that.
I accept. So wait, so there's 10 gold pieces. So you're giving me 40 platinum?
Yeah. To make
Is there like
400 gold.
Is there any like transfer rates or anything like that?
No.
Okay, no
It's-
exchange
it's-
rates.
It's very much so like $100 bill versus a $20 bill here. You know, if you hand him 100, it doesn't become 420s because of inflation.
Geldrick's gonna go to different places and invest and do the exchange rate to gain money. That's his business.
I'm gonna do foreign exchange.
I made 2 copper today, bitches. What?
Gonna get my wings back, whether I earn them or get them.
So, Geldrick,
Yeah.
are we leaving now?
Where? Are we leaving now?
I seriously hope that you all get the fuck out. I've got a lot to do, and I don't need any of you doing it. I'll cancel the appointment that I had with the DeRolos, and
Derulos?
I'll never
Jason?
see you again. No, not Jason. Percival. Percival DeRolo.
I love Rolos. Chocolate, caramel.
I mean, if you must know his full name, it's Percival Frederick Stein von Musel Klowski DeRolo Sr.
Can we meet them?
Not now. You were going to do so to bring your friend back, but now that he's back, you don't need to.
Oh.
So,
But can we? If we
Fuck
even though we
off.
don't need.
I don't know, go knock on their door, see if they want to see you. I don't,
Okay.
like, just
Bye.
don't tell them oh, fuck, no. Okay, get out. Someone go warn the DeRolos that they still might be coming. Yeah, I don't know why. The weird, that's why. Fuck off. And so one of the smaller guards is going to go sprinting out toward the manor where the Dragonborn delegation had been earlier that month. War is going to pocket his gold and turn and head for the door.
Okay. So Geldrick.
Yeah.
I noticed something.
My trap. It worked.
It did work. I noticed something else though.
What do you
kind
mean?
of freaked out a little bit when those fingers were there. Did you hear anything? Because I didn't. I mean, the whole I saw, but other than that, I just kind of didn't hear anything. Did you hear something? Because you kind of reacted different.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard something.
You okay?
Yeah. I heard
Please try to say it in the voice. Please try to say
okay.
it. In the voice, please.
Wow. You got to turn that off right now. Nope, you got to turn it off right now. Okay. Now try it. It was like just a loud, high-pitched squeal.
Oh, sorry. All right.
I didn't know you had a voice modulation system.
Do you want me to tell you what it was?
Yeah, which one was it? Was it the
Let me
cathedral
see.
one?
No. The
It's not this
doctor.
one? Doctor, the doctor. Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
But I want you to try to say it like that and tell us what they said
Okay.
in a bird voice.
I have to still find the doctor. Oh, I can just search doctor. There you go.
Control F.
And you hear
He said,
I will see you soon. We all will. Your ancestors, and I will feast on the rotting bodies of your comrades.
I think.
Dude, that was. How did you mimic what they said? Exactly, like
I'm a bird person.
perfectly.
Are you guys still in the guard tower? Have you left yet?
Definitely not. We're just sitting there in like a little mini circle and like pretending like Panic isn't there.
I thought we had we're walking down the steps.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought we were leaving.
Okay. Thank God you did, because that would not have been a very good way to end the episode.
Gantrix like comes rolling out at us.
So yeah, as you're saying this, you're like passing by people on the streets, and one little kid hears it, and at first thinks you're doing a voice, and is like, ha ha ha, ha, and then hears the part about the eating of your bodies, and and turns around and runs away crying.
Did the kid piss his pants? Please tell me. Perception check.
Yeah, perception check for piss in the pants.
13.
You see a little bit of soiling begin to take place.
Oh man.
He's in the process of pissing his pants.
I'm more impressed that he mimicked it perfectly, and I didn't even kind of listen. I was just impressed with him. So that's my reaction, is like super proud of him. Probably be scared, but I'm not.
War is going to look
That's all.
over and say, "Who was that? Whose voice is that?"
Not mine. I don't think it's Moonweaver. I think it is Big Abyssal. Not necrophilia.
Necromance?
Up.
Can
Well,
you
Okay,
ask Furia?
No.
We're going to go to Grayfield and ask him to look up necrophilia for us and see what we can find out.
Man, I can't find it. But Big
You want
Abyssal.
to
Big
make
Abyssal.
a history check for me,
Yes.
or an intelligence check? I'll let you decide which one.
Let's do a history check. Man, I cannot believe I have it written down.
This was a while ago.
Yeah.
Wasn't this when we were in the pub? In the back part of it?
Ooh, I have a bad history check, but here we go. Not a natural one. 16.
The Unchained Oblivion.
Oh,
That's not it. No.
Fuck me, then I got that wrong. Let me try again.
I think it was actually necrophilia. I think it was Unchained Oblivion.
War is gonna nod his head. You can see that he's filing it away in the back of his mind, but he's not doing anything with it. He's not saying anything about it. He's just, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are back now in Whitestone without horses for a couple of days, with a bunch of new coin in your bags. What are y'all doing?
Are there any casinos or like gambling places? Can we go gamble?
You could probably find some places to do such an activity.
Poker?
No, I poked you earlier.
Yeah, I barely knew her.
Ha!
Wah, wah.
Ia is gonna go to the inn that they stayed in the first time and get a room.
Okay, the Whitestone Whetstone.
Yeah.
What time is
Okay.
it?
He showed up in the morning. They did their morning ritual to the portal, and after getting that done and traveling back, getting the gold and you guys leaving, it's probably like 11 in the morning. So you've still got the majority of the day ahead of you. And I don't recall you guys getting like anything to eat, so you all might be pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Can I get a drink?
What's this guy up with drinking? He had Griffin piss ale. That's way good.
It,
Are
I
you
mean,
very
it was.
thirsty, Ulysses?
Yeah,
Like really, really thirsty?
yeah,
Like abnormally thirsty?
yeah. Do I have diabetes?
Probably kidney problems.
Either that or
Oh.
you're going through puberty.
You're on your period.
Well, I'm on my period, silly boys. Okay. Let's get you back to the inn and we'll get you some water. I think water is good for you.
Water is now. You mean ale water then, right?
Yeah, big guy. War says, yeah, ale water. We'll get
Ale
you ale water.
Does it do what other ale does?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Okay.
And War's gonna push you ahead of him, very friendly, casually, but he's keeping true to his word that you're not gonna walk behind him for a little bit. So he's gonna keep you, Ulysses, ahead of him as you walk toward the whetstone.
So Ulysses,
Yeah.
as we're walking,
Yeah.
so you're thirsty. Anything else, like weird about how you're feeling right now?
I mean, well, I'm super excited because Gantrick took my hammer. Did you see that?
Ganix?
And
Yes, I did see that you made a new bestie, so that's really cool.
I was so happy.
Yeah, that's really cool. So you're super excited about that. That's cool. Anything else that's interesting going on that's like abnormal for you?
Just thirsty.
Just really thirsty. That's interesting.
I could go for some eggs, chicken fingers, maybe.
Any weird smells or tastes or anything like that?
Well, kind of stinks here. Did it stink before?
I think it
He's
always
got COVID.
does. No,
Is it-
that would mean he couldn't smell it. Jeez, George.
It's
Is
different
it-
in this world.
Is it
Who are you
Geldrick?
pointing at?
Does
Oh,
he
I'm
stink?
next to you?
He's kind of smelly.
Okay.
I'm a bird. I'm different, okay?
We'll give him a bird bath
Oh my
later.
gosh, he can speak!
War pipes up from the back and says, "To be honest, you all smell."
Oh yeah. No, nothing different. Just, I mean,
Well, something happens, like, let me know because,
yeah. You'll be the
Kinda
first to
weird.
know.
oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Kind
What?
of weird that like you're back to life. So just kind of wondering, like,
Oh yeah, that
if, like,
happened, didn't it?
figure out like what's going on with that, and maybe you being thirsty is like, a side effect of whatever happened to you.
That did happen, didn't it?
It did. It did.
Yep.
It was very
Today.
sad. I was very sad.
That I came back to life.
Sure. Yeah. Don't need to get you all emotionally involved. So, Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Keep me updated.
I also heard like some frantic like screaming as I was dying. I
And
don't know what that
shooting
was
you.
about.
Oh, frantic screaming. That was probably war. He was.
Yeah, no, it totally sounded like
Yeah,
war.
that was definitely war. Um, but you said something about chanting. Do you remember any of the things that they said?
I got nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, Moonweaver. Yeah.
Thanks. You sound super concerned all of a sudden. I appreciate you being so concerned about me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm like super concerned about you. And I'm
So
gonna like
nice.
walk even faster to the inn.
Thanks.
I go with them. I go with them. I'll find poker or gambling later.
Okay. You're gonna go gamble, huh? It's gonna be, God, please
Natural ones all day, baby.
don't let him become the wealthiest person in the
Oh
world.
my gosh.
Please, for the love of God, don't let him break the economy.
I'm gonna buy everything in the game.
Okay, so it takes you.
Gold wand that never breaks. In a Hawaiian shirt.
I'm gonna buy text to speech capabilities.
Why didn't you do that before? It was only like 10 gold
Oh, God.
whole time.
Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. I'm coming.
So y'all make it over to the whetstone. It's now just around noon time, just around lunch. You walk in and there's a larger crowd than normal around the inn, which always seems to happen kind of the night after a like one of those battle royales take place. And people are kind of talking about the previous night's battle and combatants, and the entertainment has, as you're walking past them, you walking up to the front to get rooms, or are you going to stop and grab something to eat?
Eat food.
Food, and is there any tables available?
Yeah,
Are they
it's
filling
not.
up fast?
You're not filling up fast. It's
Dang it.
it's probably like 2/3 of the way full. You can find a table or two empty if you so choose.
Did you want to
Yellow
throw
Drake.
me again?
Yes, yes, yes,
I knew
yes,
it.
yes, yes.
I knew it.
Hey, did we?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go. Where do babies come from? I'm just
Well,
kidding. I'm
when
just
the man
kidding.
was
Katie,
They
you go. I'm
embraced
sorry.
in a
I didn't.
special hug.
And a bird man knows
That's
a
how
bird
Kenny
woman.
explained it to me when I was a kid.
Oh no.
They give each other a
What did
special
he
hug,
say?
and a covalent bond is formed, meaning fluids are shared.
Do the belly
I'm
button.
free to give anyone hugs. No, I'm gonna get a room and I'm gonna ask if I can have food sent to my room.
What?
What?
She doesn't want to hang out.
Yes. Do you want a special room, or do you want a standard room?
What's in a special room again?
It's like a themed
want?
room. You can get countryside, mountains, something
Oh.
close to your home, whatever it is that you want.
No, I just need a basic room, but thank you.
Basic room, okay. And what food do you want? Like, you want meats? You want carbs? I like a little bit of salad with some chicken on top. You know, it's good for
I
me, and I
would
like
like
it.
a steak salad, please.
Steak salad, okay. Do you want any kind of topping, dressing? Do you want any kind of extra? We have like pork belly, bacon we can put on there.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Just
Okay.
anything that makes it delicious. And can you
Okay.
make sure that that big guy over there gets a lot of water?
Oh yeah. The dragonborn or the
Uh,
really dumb looking one?
the really dumb looking one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's going to ask for ale. Just make sure that he gets some water in him, please.
Oh okay, yeah. I mean, if he pays me coin for ale, I have to get him ale, but I'll bring
Yes.
him ale and water and say
Oh,
they're
great.
both ale, okay?
Yes, that's good.
Okay.
And then can I get some water also with my meal?
Yeah, do you want a regular water? Do you want well water? Do you want... We have this new thing now, this thing in the back that it puts little bubbles in the water. It makes it really
Oh, I'd
fizzy and
love a
fun.
bubbled fizzy water, yes.
And we have these other things in now, these little like capsules, I guess they're called. You put them in and it makes them like flavor of different things.
Yes.
Not alcohol, like you still
No.
have your mind, but you know,
Yes.
we have like pineapple, which is fun because we don't get pineapple around here.
Never had pineapple.
We have mud because people are fucked up.
Okay.
We have like blueberry. We
Ooh.
get peaches. We have demonberry.
Demonberry.
Oh, I'm sorry, tomato. And yes, oh yes, berries and cream. We have berries and cream. And we have cake.
Oh. I would like the blueberry kind of fizzy
The
water.
blueberry, okay. How many water? And how big? You want like little glass? You want a big glass?
I
You
want
want
one.
like a jug? Like his jug of blueberry water? Or
Oh, I just need one big glass.
one big glass? And
Yes.
she's gonna grab a big flagon. Just put it there. Just massive. Okay. I will. Here is your room key. Room 412. Okay.
Okay.
Up the elevator or the stairs. Use the elevator. It's more fun. And we'll have someone bring it up to you. Okay.
Okay. How much is it?
It is 5 silver for the room, 1 silver for the food, 6 silver total.
6 silver total.
And if you wouldn't mind telling me later what you think of the blueberry fizzy water,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
appreciate it.
I will give the person a 1 gold.
Okay, let me get you your change.
No,
4
I don't
silver.
need anything. That's fine. Thank you though.
Oh, this is very, very gracious. I'm going to, yes. Maybe I'll have myself a blueberry fizzy water.
Oh, please do. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, next!
Okay, and he is gonna just go right up to her room.
Okay. She's going to look over at someone behind the bar and say, Hey, you see that big dumb one? Bring him ale and water. Not mixed, don't mix, no. Ale, little ale, and then big water. Bring over to him, say, hey, for you, because, you know. And the kid's gonna go, okay. Okay. So they pick up the tray and it's super heavy for him and he's to get over to the table. Just someone told me to bring this over to you, sir. You need to put the giant thing of water in front of you, Ulysses, and then the small glass of ale. Enjoy. Bye.
He is drinking
Hits
out
him in
of
the back of the
glass
head as he's walking away.
and throwing the glass behind his head.
That's all. That's all I got.
You're not going to drink the other one?
It's not brown.
So you only drank the glass of little glass?
Well, what is this? What's this clear stuff?
War is in a sniffet. I believe it's water. Or very clean piss.
You said water ale earlier.
Hold on. He's going to pick it up. He's going to walk back to the bar and say, can I get a small glass of ale? Smallest one you got, okay? Thank you. He's going to walk back and be like, okay, There you go. Water ale. Enjoy, my friend.
Oh, well, actually, it would probably still be small, huh?
No, for you, it's still like it's like
That
a
big?
3-gallon tankard. Just
I'm gonna chug
glug,
it
glug,
all.
glug.
Dude, I'm not sharing a
Oh.
bed with you tonight.
It's not Pepsi. Come on.
All these
I'm
Home
gonna
Alone
chug.
references.
I'm alone.
Loving
Holy
it.
cow! Whoa!
We got a 3-way Home Alone reference there. That
We
was
did. I
great.
felt that one. I felt it from the front and
Keep
back.
the change, you filthy animals. Okay.
I chugged it all of it. All of it.
Any reactions? Negative, positive?
Kind of hungry.
Are you still thirsty?
Nope.
Kenny's face. Let's read it. Is he still thirsty? Is he not still thirsty?
I'm not him. I don't know. That's so weird.
Weird.
War is gonna say, okay, I will get us food. Gildrick, what kind of stuff do you? I haven't been paying attention. What do you eat?
Seeds.
You have any Werthers?
I don't. How about something we can order here? Like, do you
A chunk
like
of ham and a salad.
Oh,
Okay, I was gonna guess vegetarian, but okay, ham and salad. Okay.
Thank you.
I'd think more fish, but you know, to each
You-
their own.
Do you want fish then, Ulysses? Or
Uh-huh.
okay.
But like a big fish, like
Yeah.
big.
Okay. I'll go get a big fish
Hold
for
on.
you. Yeah.
I'm nervous that you heard just like get me a fish, but like a big fish.
Okay. Dinner's on me. Don't
Cook.
worry about it.
Whoa.
He's gonna
I
walk
love it when
over
war's not war.
to the bar and say, pretty much the same thing you did. I need a really big fish. And I'm concerned that what you heard was a big fish. But let me explain this by saying, if I can see the table underneath the fish, you failed. I want a big fish at our table for that big dumb idiot. I would like a large bison steak, cooked very rare, and a large chunk of ham the size of one of my thighs with a giant salad in a barrel, if you must. Like, we are looking to dine all day. We've had a long few weeks. We're looking to hunker down and just relax.
Oh,
So, how big of a fish are you going to get for me? And still the same little kid that tried to deliver the food and stuff. It's probably bigger than we got, but I can go get one. It's gonna cost a lot, sir. Okay, how much? Go get it, come back, I'll pay. And the kid's gonna run into the kitchen, and you're gonna hear a guy in the kitchen go, "What? That's too fucking big! Hold on!" And you can hear the back door open and slam shut, and someone goes running across the opening near you, and you can see that it's the cook. He's got on his apron with blood, all over, and he's running toward the pier where all the boats are at for fishing. So he will probably be back soon. War is going to come back, sit back down at the table with you, and begin conversating. Are you guys going to want to talk about anything in particular?
no.
So, War, tell me about your life. How's it going?
You just like
I live, and I'm here, and I'll go home, and then I'll be there.
You're not
I
gonna
don't,
be
I don't
friends anymore?
understand. Well, I mean, we're not. I don't think we're done yet, are we?
No, never.
I guess.
Ever.
I guess the delegation left me here to help solve the mystery of the abyssals, which we've done.
No,
Now that that is over, I don't
it's not done.
know if I have to go back home or if I stay with all of you. I don't. I'll
I'm
have to
pretty
think on that.
stay with me.
I'm pretty sure they said you're staying with us.
Is that Ia singing? That's just weird.
You can hear it all the way from the fourth floor.
Yeah, life. I don't. Life to me is normal. It's average. I don't know what to tell you that is different than your life.
I mean, we
All I
learned that
can-
you have a good sniffer today, so that was fun.
Sure. I mean, but like all of my people do. So it's like, again, it's, I don't know that you guys don't have good sniffers.
A really good answer because I was trying to get stuff out of you. Fine.
So it's like, as far as unique things, everything you all do is really weird to me. And I'm
Really?
just trying to not get in your way. I'm still learning
Do you?
about you and your kind.
Well, we'll learn you real good.
That's not the way to say that, but okay.
Say what?
I don't know. I just didn't understand it.
You'll.
So you sit there in awkwardness for a couple of minutes, and then a giant chunk of ham comes out. Massive chunk. It's like the back half of a pig.
Like as big as he is.
Yeah, like your torso in size, and a barrel of salad, and the assistant chef comes out and he pours like a bucket of dressing on the top and has like a loaf of bread and cuts it up into like little croutons and makes the croutons there in front of you and dumps it all on top of the salad and hands you a pitchfork and laughs and says bon appetit, and he goes into the back, and after about 10 more minutes you hear some low chanting and humming coming from the kitchen before a giant flash of light from the kitchen erupts. And moments later, a massive tuna is being hauled out onto on a giant cart, and it's been flash fried using magic, so it's cooked perfectly through. And they pick it up and they slam it onto the table so you cannot see really much of the table underneath. And they put it in front of you and they hand you a steak knife and a massive serving fork.
I don't need it.
And they say, I hope you enjoy this. It's going to cost 10 gold for the entire meal.
Whoa.
And
For everybody's?
Yep, for everyone's. And War is going to take a platinum from his coin purse and flick him a platinum and 1 gold as a tip.
Please tell me that Geldrick is like Joey Chestnut and he just downs everything.
Yeah. I'm not actually a big eater. I'll just pick at this and that.
Yeah. I mean, you can make a Constitution saving throw if you'd like to see, at a disadvantage, to see if you're able to get through it all.
All right, I'll do that. Constitution saving throw?
Yep. Oh, but yeah, it's just a straight roll. I thought it was Ulysses trying to check to see if he could. Geldrick, you do the thing like from Caddyshack 2, where they ask for a diet root beer and they take a sip and they drop it on the ground and say that was delicious. You take like 6 bites of the ham, maybe 1 forkful of the salad, and you're like, that was delicious, thank you. And people at other tables are like, the fuck are they?
Do you know what?
Joking?
For all the viewers, I did not roll a 1. I upgraded to a 2. So that's what I just rolled, by the way. Upgraded to a 2.
So you're feeling quite full despite having enough to feed 2 or 3 tables in the near vicinity.
That is correct.
How does War react to this?
To the food not being eaten all the way?
Yeah, to him eating like 2 bites and then being like, I'm stuffed. I shouldn't have eaten so much.
He's
More
gonna
Dr.
say,
Platinum.
he's gonna say, if you're not gonna finish it, give it to me or the other big guy, or see if one of these tables wants to take it. And you see a couple
That's
of
what she
tables,
said.
their eyes light up, and they're like, yeah, we'll take it. But it's completely up to you, Geldrick, as to what you do with your food, because he did buy it for you.
You bet. I think I don't want to waste it, so I'll definitely give it to War.
Okay, and as you slide the giant platter across to him, he's going to look at the tables that were eyeing it, mouths watering, and he's going to unhinge his jaw and take a giant bite out of the ham. His teeth growing a little bit longer right as he snaps down, so it looks extra vicious as he takes this giant chunk out of it. And suddenly everyone that was watching just and goes back to what they were doing.
Whoa.
Okay. So he's a good eater, has a good sniffer. Okay.
He's got a tail. Did you guys know that?
He has a what?
A tail.
I've never seen it.
War? He's dragonborn. Dragons have tails.
This whole time. We would have thought.
Who would have thought?
Never even noticed.
No, he doesn't have a tail.
What?
There
I
are
swear,
2.
he pulled something out of his pants and said this was his tail.
Did you touch it?
Well, yeah, he told me to.
And then he said something like, "Oh, it's what God wants" or something.
Yeah.
It's like, it's okay, I'm a priest. And well, you missed out on the best 2 jokes there, Katie, which absolutely would have made you leave. But it's interesting though that you bring that up, because everyone from the delegation, with the exception of the soldiers, had tails. War did not have a tail,
Oh.
and the soldiers did not have tails.
War, why don't you have a tail?
Whoa, you're just gonna straight up ask him that?
And he's going to look at you and say,
I'm a big dumb animal. What do you expect?
there are 2 kinds of dragonborn, and I'm the kind without tails. What can I tell you?
Your dad and mom have one. The mailman.
A mailman.
What? Of course, the man would be male. Have you ever met a female man?
Female
No.
mailman.
They're my adopted parents.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, well, on that note, thanks for food. It's awkward.
I'm gonna go rest, I guess. I don't know what the plan is, so I guess I'll be in my room until you all need me. I'll get rooms for everyone
Wow.
as well, right next to each other. Just the basic room, though. Not.
Oh, Geldrick said we're gonna share. We're fine. You can get us one.
No,
Friend?
thank you.
Friend?
Too much ale.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna get 3 more rooms. He's going to
Okay,
walk over
perfect.
to the desk and he's going to ask for 3 rooms and try to get them as close to Ia as he could without asking what Ia's room was. And the lady behind the counter is going to, yes, okay, I can put you on a 501, 502, and 503. Is that okay?
502. I call 502.
Well, you're not there, but he's going to take the keys and he's going to take 501 and put it in his pocket. And he's going to throw 502 and 503 on the table in front of you and say, okay, fight it out. Whoever
I
wants
got
what.
502. I got 502.
I try to steal it out of his hand.
Okay. I need you
It's
both to
on.
make a dexterity check, and Ulysses, you still have disadvantage from your exhaustion.
22.
No. Wait, why does it 17? Aw, man. Dang it. I
Okay.
lost.
So you like your hand hits that place first, and as you pick up your hand and laugh, you open it up and it's empty, and Geldrick is just like spinning it on his finger.
Have a great day.
I'm gonna mess with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So-
break in using the lock techniques.
No, not that again. Just like war. You guys keep showing off your tails.
We're gonna go ahead and end the episode there. It's still middle of the day,
Yep.
and we'll pick up there to see what people want to do next week, either at the Whetstone or throughout Whitestone itself. You'll have probably 2 full days to kill before your horses are returned to figure out what you're going to do next. If you want to leave Whitestone, if you want to stay in Whitestone, whatever the plan is. So, yeah, with that, we'll end it on this glorious note.
George! George, are you kidding? I'm leaving. I hate this game.
I love that.
And we'll say thanks for playing Dungeons and Dragons, everyone. Good night.